My name's Deputy Inspector General of Police, Dr. Shehu, PSC. To talk about PRAWA, Prisoners Rehabilitation and Welfare Action, we have a very, very good rapport, good understanding, and good synergy between the police and PRAWA for many years. It is an institution that concerns primarily on respect of dignity and human rights, which the police are supposed to be part of it. And also capacity building to the police to enable them to perform effectively and efficiently in conjunction with the fundamental respect to the fundamental human rights as enshrined into the Nigerian constitutions of 1999. It's very, very beneficial, and at the same time in building capacity and enabling the police officers to perform credibly when they go out to discharge their duties. The police is an organization that deals with all kinds of human beings. When they come across a police officer, they deserve to be respected by police in ensuring not only their security and safety, but also in respecting their dignity and human rights. So in a nutshell, the training and retraining we are getting from the PRAWA is to enable us have police that will function and discharge their duties in a most standard and acceptable manner by members of the public. At this juncture, I want to say kudos. Welcome to the Nigeria Police Force online training.
These modules deal with the capacity to suppress riots that are beyond the control of conventional police units. The objective is to create awareness on the issues relating to the capacity to suppress riots that are beyond the control of conventional police units. And what is the expected outcome? The expected outcome is that the participants will be able at the end of the training to understand issues relating to suppressing riots that are beyond the control of conventional police units. The establishment of the police mobile force in Nigeria in 1961 was sequel to the visit of the Nigeria's Prime Minister, the late Sir Abubakar Balewa, to Malaysia in the same year. It was recorded that the Prime Minister in the course of his visit was impressed with the activities of the Malaysian Federal Reserve Units, specifically scheduled with the responsibility of controlling and dispersing rioters. Consequently, on his return to Nigeria, he directed the establishment of a similar outfit by the Nigeria Police Force. What are the legal provisions? The legal provision for the establishment, function, deployment, and control of the police mobile force are as contained in Section 25 to 28 of the Police Regulation Cap 359 of the then 1994 laws of the Federation of Nigeria. Section 25 of the regulation states that a police mobile force shall be established and maintained to act as a striking force in the event of riots or other serious disturbance occurring in the country. Section 26 states that the police mobile force shall be constituted, armed, and equipped as its president, acting with the advice of the police council, shall direct. Then Section 27 states that the police mobile force shall be controlled by the Inspector General of Police and shall be classified as a formation of force headquarters. Then Section 28 states that every member of the force is liable for service with the police mobile force for a total period of 3 years. What are the responsibilities of the PMF, the police mobile force? The initial responsibility of the police mobile force were mob dispersal and suppression of riots. However, with the increasing internal security challenges, the responsibility of the PMF have been expanded to include combating violent crimes such as armed robbery, criminal militancy, kidnapping, and allied offenses, anti-terrorism operations, protection of VIPs, very important persons. The duties have also been expanded to include prevention of key and vulnerable points, as well as anti-insurgency operations. They are today also involved in anti-crime duties such as patrol, stop and search, as well as cordon and search. The PMF is not only the striking force of the PMF, of the Nigeria Police Force, but the last line of police action in internal security operations. A critical perusal of the responsibility of the police mobile force shows that the establishment of the squad is to enhance the effectiveness and the efficiency of the Nigeria Police as the leading and major internal security agency in the discharge of its statutory duties. The first PMF squadron was established in Kaduna in 1962. In 1963, 2 more PMF squadrons, number 2 PMF Keffi Lagos and number 3 PMF Enugu, were established. In 1964, number 4 PMF squadron Ibadan and number 5 PMF squadron Benin were established. However, with the increasing internal security challenges and their sophisticated nature, additional PMF squadrons have been established in various states of the Federation, thereby bringing the total number of the squadron to nearly 80. Policy major incidents, including assemblies and demonstrations, include not only the understanding of the legal responsibilities of participants in such events, it also includes a simultaneous understanding of the rights, freedoms, and obligations under the law of those people who do not participate. Thus, in granting one gathering of persons the right to exercise their freedom, the rights of the other should not be infringed. So the main duty of the PMF and indeed the Nigeria Police is therefore to ensure observations of the law by all parties. The command element of the PMF, that is the Police Mobile Force, are therefore shadowed with the responsibility of ensuring that members of their squadrons do not violate the rights of the people while discharging any of the duties statutorily assigned to them under Section 4 of the Police Act. Though there are a number of rights and freedoms codified in instruments of national and international law, the exercise of those rights is not without limit too. This is to say that restriction can be placed on it provided they are lawful and necessary. Whenever the PMF is called upon to enforce such restrictions, the enforcement must be done with utmost regard to the people's rights and freedom. It is also imperative that the units be well acquainted with the permissible circumstances when force and firearms can be used, as well as the procedures for the deployment of force and firearms. In addition, the principles of proportionality, legality, accountability, and necessity must be strictly adhered to in every circumstance. Closely related to these are also the principles of minimum and reasonable force. Every effort should therefore be made to avoid appearing as an invading force. Even when commanders have many policemen and women at their disposal, they should only be deployed only when and in the numbers necessary. It should also be ensured that PMF personnel present themselves in highly organized and disciplined manner. They must present the image of a restrained as well as disciplined force, whose sole purpose is to restore law and order with due respect to the rights of the citizen. While anti-riot control force personnel must be feasible, their tactics or force concentrations must be those that will calm rather than those that may incite. In conclusion, therefore, members of the police mobile force should constantly have it at the back of their minds that the police is a creation of law, and that all actions of the police as a corporate entity, as well as individual members of the force, are regulated by law. Consequently, the commanders of the squadrons or the units must ensure that all action taken by their units, either corporately or individually, in the course of discharging their duties, are lawful. Thank you very much.